This is an emergency broadcast from the CBC at the request of the Canadian government. The event type is invasion and the message is for British Columbia. The Russian Federation has launched an unprovoked invasion of Canada in what President Putin has described as a peacekeeping operation. You are advised to flee British Columbia towards eastern provinces. Evacuations from British Columbia, Alberta and Yukon Territory are currently taking place. Internet usage has been restricted to ensure maximum bandwidth to the military. You are asked to refrain from using telephones to keep telephone lines open for major emergencies. The Canadian government is currently enacting a plan aimed at evacuating people from public spaces. All mobile phones in British Columbia have received more information about evacuations, which include shelters, safe houses and ways to reach safety in foreign countries. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the military, and other local, provincial and national agencies are coordinating efforts to assist in evacuations. The military is providing assistance to displaced families. Canadian camps have been set up in western provinces for displaced people to have temporary shelter. A partial mobilization of reservists of the Canadian Armed Forces is currently underway. The Canadian Armed Forces have opened a recruitment campaign to appeal to able-bodied Canadians to support their efforts to defend Canada's sovereignty and freedom. Applications and more information is available online. The Canadian government is currently putting in action plans for increased security and martial law, which may include quarantines and foreigners taken as prisoners of war. The military is asking civilians to donate supplies or food to their local military bases as supplies are key to winning this battle against the Russian invaders. The government and military are providing healthcare and mental health support to those affected by the Russian invasion of Canada. They are also providing mental and physical assistance to displaced persons. The Canadian Red Cross and other aid organizations from around the globe are providing direct support to those affected by the Russian invasion. 911 is only to be used for severe emergencies. Minor issues and accidents should be treated at home in order to keep our hospitals open for our wounded. Health camps, which functions as small hospitals, have been set up throughout the front lines for civilians and soldiers. NATO forces from all over North America and Europe have been deployed in the front lines. The United States, European Union and the United Kingdom have all vowed their commitment to protecting Canada and ensuring Canada is protected both militarily and economically. The People's Republic of China has abandoned the Russian Federation and condemned their brutal invasion of Canada. Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea and Taiwan have all released statements supporting Canadian sovereignty. The Russian Federation is currently facing massive international pressure in order to end this invasion as soon as possible. The Canadian government has enacted martial law using emergency powers. This means that the military will take over the day-to-day running of Canada, and you must obey the military's orders without question. The Canadian government is currently focused on ending this invasion as soon as possible by setting up peace negotiations, which the Russians have so far ignored. The Canadian government and the military are working together with the First Nations and Indigenous peoples to build a coordinated response to the invasion and to support local First Nations and Indigenous communities during this time.
Car ton bras c'est pour t'élever, il sait pour